Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to another AI Master Session with the Voice Mary. I'm Hurricane Salem. Today we are going to be building an AI portfolio. Not just an AI portfolio, this is a design portfolio for book design. And we'll be using Google Whisk. I'm using Gemini 2.5 Pro, and I'm also using Canva. So you're literally going to watch me create 10 book covers, yes, 10, to do this, okay? So let's get into it. I'm really excited. This is something that's been highly anticipated by me because I've been wanting to literally do this for a while. Not only just like for display of doing a tutorial, but actually just to have in my own arsenal. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. I'm not gonna show y'all everything, but I'm gonna show you as much as possible so that you too can create your own portfolio. Now, I will tell y'all that I'm going all out. So I'm actually creating images of these clients using AI, and I'm also going to be following along with an actual client brief. It's gonna be like it's literally a real experience, a real experience as if it was an actual client, but I'm using all AI. So really, if you watch this tutorial, you yourself can go and create your own portfolio. And I think it's amazing to be able to do this in itself. Now I'm going to be very tedious. You're going to see me showing you a lot of things and tips and tricks that you can implement in your journey. But with just these three tools, get you Gemini Pro 2.5, Gemini 2.5 Pro, excuse me, Google Whisk, and Canva, you should be able to do it. We may use one other AI tool, maybe Grok or another like AI art tool to really accomplish this. But overall, that's the goal, and that's what we're about to get done today. Righty. So let me start the chat and share my screen. So I've been graphic designing since 2011. That was actually one of my first, I would say, true gifts with online marketing, digital marketing. Design was my first go-to. I was designing websites at that young, tender age. I was like 15 years old. So I've been designing since I was a teenager. Before that, I was making pillows and crocheting. And I started that when I was 10. So I've always been a creative like person, and I have a strong passion for authors and authorship and books. So my theme for this portfolio is book cover design, okay? So y'all gonna see me make it happen. Make it happen. All right, so let's go to Google Whisk. I thought I was sharing the window. Let me get right. One thing about me, y'all know I'm having some technical difficulties. Okay. My faithful viewers know. So this is Google Whisk, the best AI tool in the world. I love Google Whisk. One of the engineers called me a power user. I was like, oh, okay. I never considered myself that, but I'll take it. So I'm not going to be showing you all my prompts or my prompt strategy. I will be offering a class if you want to learn directly from me on how to facilitate a creative design portfolio using all AI tools. Then you want to stay tuned for that. However, you will learn a lot just by watching me do this. I'm trying to pull up my other tab here. I should have brought my extended my other monitor out here. But hey, we out here now. I can use my iPad, but I don't feel like it. So our first client, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make the image of the client first, and then I'm gonna make their book cover. So our first client is I don't even know how to pronounce the doggone client name, child. Miss Vance. Her last name is Vance. I think it's Alara, but it's spelled with an E. But let's get it. Since I'm going to be making the image only, I don't need the setup. This is the new. Oh, here we go. I was like, where is the subject scene? That's what I was looking for. Okay, let me paste. We're gonna get these images. I can't wait to see how this turns out. So I'm making the portfolio. Look at that. It's a whole. There she go. There she go. That's our first client. Let me make her bigger. Sorry, I got excited. So this is Alara, our first client. Yay. Welcome to the family. Okay, so we have her book. So let me scroll back up. I'm doing 10, y'all. 10. And I'm going to make as much as possible. And I'm probably going to do like some freestyle designing with like visualizers and stuff like that. I'm not sure though. I'm not 100% sure. So here we go. The client is actually a publishing company. So it's Mystic Muse Publishing. And Miss Evelyn submitted this, and she said we need a compelling cover for our debut YA fantasy novel, The Whispering Labyrinth. Our target audience is 13 to 18 years old, predominantly female, who love intricate world building and strong female protagonists. We envision something magical, perhaps with a sense of mystery and ancient power. Think glowing runes, a hidden path, and a hint of fantastical creatures, but keep it elegant, not cutesy. All right, so that's our goal. So let's make this book cover, y'all. Do you believe in magic? This is exactly why I love, what we're about to do right now. Some of y'all are going to be mind blown. The OGs are not going to be moved. But this tool is hands down amazing. Now down here, we're putting our prompt. Let me make sure these dimensions is right. So this is a book, so I'm going to go ahead and put it as 916. If I wanted to make an audio book cover, I would choose this. Okay, just free game tip. But we're just only focusing on standard book covers. So I'm going to choose the aspect ratio of 9:16 as we move forward. And there we go. We got book covers. Boom. I just need to make sure everything is spelled correctly. Like whispering, Wispering, labyrinth, Labyrinth. And her name is spelled correctly. We got our first book cover, y'all. Let's look at this one. So the model did great. It got everything correct. But I'm just going to roll the dice one more time. That is actually an option down here. But I want to see what else it can come up with. So it's pretty much giving us the same thing. Which isn't, that says fantastically. So we got our first mess up right here. It says fantastically, like sleeve. It's not even a word, but they put an L right there. So we can't use that one, so I'm gonna trash it. And then they did the same mistake here. So they was like, oh, you challenging me. Let me give you, let's see if he'll come up with something else. I'm still gonna end up choosing between one of these two, but just for purposes, I'm just curious. I like that they put it down here, and I like that they removed that. Actually, I like this. Yeah, that's hard. They go that doggone fantastically. Got a typo on there, so. All right, I'm gonna give them, I'm gonna delete this. Say YA fantasy. You know what? I said I was gonna trash this. I did not. Okay. Those will be the two we'll choose. All right. So now I'm gonna hop on to Canva, and I need to create. How I'm gonna do this? Let me see something. Yeah, we'll build a portfolio website. It says you can now add sections, view section, organize each web page. Add page to display your content across multiple web pages. Gotcha. The first page will also be about me, so I'm gonna skip down to page 3 to start off. We'll look at what we got to choose from. I'm probably 9 times out of 10 gonna end up doing everything from scratch per usual. But it's always good to check out the samples, honey. All right, yeah, we're gonna do our own thing. So I think my overall color choice for this site is like lime green. Yeah, this is the color I want to go for. We'll have cream in this lime green color. What's it right here? Yeah, this is the color I want. And I'm gonna need some photos. I'm gonna do a circle photo frame. Yeah, and I want the gold one. So this is gonna be to put in our image of the client I probably should make this bigger. Not full screen, Lord. Just bigger. All right, so I'm gonna download our first client's image. I'm gonna upload it over here. I'm also gonna try to move as fast as possible, so it's gonna be interesting. So this is our client, and then we're gonna download her books, her book covers. Got option A and option B. I'll upload the files. All right. I want it to be kind of like that. Y'all, if I start randomly singing, it's because I am concentrating. And y'all like family now, so you're going to get some of my personality. But I just wanted to warn you. And it is Sunday, so you might get some glory. Mm-hmm. So then get the brief. And I'll make this bold. I want this to be in time. I want all the font to be in Times New Roman, like everything. I want to keep it as clean as possible because you got to understand. Well, this is my perspective on why I chose to do Times New Roman. It's very traditional font. Most people are super familiar with it, easy to read, and I don't really want, me personally, I don't want too much going on that it overshadows the real artwork. Where we're displaying our artwork, we're displaying the book cover. That's the only thing that needs to be popping and doing its own. That's the only thing that needs to be shining. All right, and I'm going to put in the brief. What writing? And that just kind of tells them what was the requirements, what was the overall consensus of what they needed. 107 in size font is crazy, so we're gonna bring that down to 14. All right, I'm gonna change the color as we get ready. Okay, I'm trying to make this a little bit smaller. I can put that right there. That's not gonna, that gives it its own little area. We got client brief. Make this a little bit bigger. And then I need to duplicate this. I'm gonna put her name right there. E-L, right. Boom. Make her name just a tad bigger. I want to make her this a list, not too much smaller. It's got to be long, and it got to get a long. Breathe. We're gonna stretch this out because we're going to make the font bigger. I'm gonna move this up just a little bit more. I need a gold. What am I looking for? Gold border is not what I'm looking for. I'll say gold line, I guess. Yeah. The struggle is real trying to bring it in. That's all right. There we go. Because I just want her name. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I want this to be a little bit darker. Let me look at the color wheel. Every time I put okay, there we go. Okay, did it. Let's try. Yeah, I like that. We can make my name a little bit better. I am Breathe. We'll make that bigger. Okay. That looks pretty decent. But I need something that's an element for the back of the page. I gotta think. That might work. I'll send it to the back. And that's just to give the page a little pizzazz so it's not so boring. You know, nothing too much, nothing that's too overpowering. I am going to lower the transparency on this because I feel like it is overpowering just a little more than I anticipated. Okay, yeah, right there is pretty strong. I need to make this bigger so I can see for myself. Yeah, I like it. So we got the first client down. And I don't know how long we've been streaming. Let me see. Because I feel like I got right into it. I maybe chopped it up and shot a couple minutes. So we did that in less than 15 minutes. I'll give myself 15 minutes for that one. That right there is our first one. We're doing 10 because I like to challenge myself. And that looks pretty doggone good. What y'all think? All right, let's go to the next one. Our next client is Marcus Thorne. So let's make his image. I'm gonna pop back over. To Whisk. Now I'm going to kind of leave that as a project I'm gonna start a new one. So I don't really know how to exit out of this. Oh, new project. It says create with AI credits, 10 per video generation. Your G1 still plans is up to 100 videos. Okay, I'm confused. I guess we can, I don't know. That just threw me off. All right. And that just simply threw me off because I'm focused, not because of any other reason. I'm like locked in. I got a whole plan. I got to get this done. There go Marcus. Welcome, Marcus, to the group chat. So our next client, he has a book that is entitled Beneath the City's Glare. So let's read the client brief. I love how all of this is. Here it is. All right. So this is Urban Echo Book, Mr. David Chen. It says our new psychological thriller, Beneath the City's Glare, requires a gritty, suspenseful cover. It's set in a sprawling metropolis focusing on dark secrets and urban decay. We want something that evokes unease, perhaps a distorted reflection, a silhouette, or architectural elements that feel oppressive. Avoid anything too literal or horror, and it's more about psychological tension. Okay, so this cover gonna have to be deep. All right, now I'm just reading y'all the briefs because I'm not showing everything. My lord. All right, let's do. Oh, sugar snaps. These might be wrong because I didn't change the. I had to change the aspect ratio. We're doing book covers, so I'm choosing 9:16 for those who are just joining in. Okay, they ate down. I like it. I like both of these, honestly. Let's check for typos. That's the main thing. So everything, click on it so I can see. Beneath the City's Glare, Marcus Thorne, and Beneath the City's Glare. These look really good. So we got our covers. This is one shot. This is real zero shot prompting. Okay. Yeah. So I just downloaded all of our assets and let's go ahead and make his page. So I'm gonna make this page black. And I'm gonna switch it up. So we got uploading all the assets. So they go Marcus. I'm about to change his image because I don't know. I just feel like I need to change his image. So let's try this again. Oh, okay. I see why it looks like that. But still, thank you. I got a better picture of him looking straight forward because he was just. I'm not gonna make no commentary on that. I want to delete that. There we go. We go, Marcus. Alrighty. Fit him in this gold little box here. Boom. We're probably gonna have to make this smaller anyway. Let me group it together so I can move it around as I please. Actually, I'm gonna move him over here and do this a little different. And okay, so I'm going to attempt to grab the text so I can move things around. Basically, I just want to move the main title down a few notches. All right, there we go. That way, when I crop it, let's try to group it. Okay, and then just move the title like that. Yeah, and that's how I want to do that. Straight like that. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add the client brief. I'm gonna add some color to this page to make it pop. You're gonna see everything coming together. Put client brief. Change it to Roman. I'm only gonna put this one cover for this one. It's supposed to be showing the, you know, everything is gonna be eventually different. That's the point. You don't wanna have, and I choose not to have too much of the same thing. I wanna keep it a little exciting and surprising. You don't want to have a boring portfolio. Too much over consistency. My 2 cents. Hey, boy, that's hard. I ain't even gonna hold you. You did that, but now we need some color. And I need to add, nope, I'm actually not gonna do that. I'm just gonna focus on color next. Then I'll make the executive decision to add more stuff. Oh, I know what I'm about to do. Diamonds in the sky. Show me all my pictures. I'm trying to get the magic in. This is why I don't like sharing my Canva thing. Magic Media. Thank you. One bright away. All right. So Magic Media is an AI art tool. Super dope. I'm using this to kind of add color to this design. But you want to know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna regenerate again. I really didn't give it much. Let's try this. Amplify. I'm just trying to give it a little depth, lower transparency all the way down. I'm gonna send it to the back. All right. And that's just to give it a little pizzazz on the page. One more thing I'm going to do. No, I'm talking about for the iPad. I guess you can't that way. So let's do this. Do white glare. No, we'll do white glow. Yeah. Send it to the back. Send it back for it, yeah. And then we gotta lower this transparency all the way down. Because I just wanted to highlight the book. You see how it gives that the book cover now is popping out? And then now I just need to move him. Bring it forward. Yeah, boom. That looks good. That looks really good. Make it there. So I can see what I got going on. Yeah, I like it. I do want to make the text a little bit bigger. I don't know who's going to completely do that. I could move this. I'm going to make the glare a little smaller though. I will say that. I'll slide this over. Okay. It just, I got to work on this centering just a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Maybe down a notch. There we go. Okay. I want to see how this is looking so far. So we got this one, and then this is how this one looks. We still need to add some more information. I'll copy this. Paste it. Oh, that went wrong. So I want to copy that. I'll paste. Boom. I'll put that down there, and then I still need to add his name under his image, of course. And then Marcus Thorn. Make his, I'll say typo should be fine. Yeah. What size is this? Okay. Well, that's 25, and I'll make this 26. Perfect. We are on to our third client. Now, I'm going to duplicate this page. And now I'm just going to alternate between these two designs. Granted, when I do well, y'all see how I do it. So our next client is Kaylin Hayes. Her book is Singularity's Edge. All right, the brief is for our hard science. Well, let's get her picture first, then I'll read her creative brief. So we are making her image. We're done with Marcus. I'm doing this project. All right, this is Kaylin. Kaylin and her client brief. For our hard science fiction novel Singularity's Edge, we need a cover that screams futuristic and grand scale. This book deals with first contact and the limits of human understanding in space. Think sleek spacecraft, cosmic phenomena, and a sense of awe and wonder, but with a scientific rigor. No aliens, just the vastness of space. Well, I gotta do both of these because first and foremost, the sizing is off. 9 by 16. I'm checking for spelling. Okay. We got our cover. We're going to download it. And we're going to download her headshot. And we're about to go back. Over inside Canva. Upload. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and work on my home page now. For that, I would definitely be using one of the templates because I don't want to think about it. I'm gonna leave my title right now. I'm literally just doing this for the live stream. I'll leave it. That's cute. Okay. And that's because I don't want these pages to be like blank. Okay, so now when I do the preview, it ain't gonna be so hideous, right? And then let's look at them. I want to see how it looks on mobile view. Let's do that. It's a little interesting. I don't like the way page 2 look. So let's fix that. I'm pretty sure it looks like that because of the background image. Let's switch these around. Okay. And we're gonna do our 5th client, and then I'm gonna wrap. I know I said it was gonna be 10, But my computer battery is low and I did not bring it out here to be transparent. So I can leave that back to what it is, make it a little smaller. I don't know why it's not. Why is it sitting in the same? It's very interesting. That is bothering me. Like it looks completely different. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna fix it. We got one, two, three. So we got two more to do 5. If my battery is probably gonna be lasting for one more. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hold off. Let's fix this page. That's what we got to do. Okay, that looks 20 times better. We lost the iPad, but it's okay. I'm gonna delete this page. I actually like that. Okay, let's preview from the mobile. Page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4. All right, we're gonna wrap right there because I did not want my computer shut off on me. That would be embarrassing. Like, how should I do a whole live stream? Not end it properly. All right, so we did it. I mean, 3 clients is a big accomplishment. We did that under an hour, y'all. So the benefits of this, you want to do this because most creatives need to display their talents. Obviously, I can dedicate uh, way more time and be as tedious as I want to be for this purpose. I am not aiming for perfectionism. I'm just aiming for completion and accuracy. And of course, that it did it meet the client's requirements, and it did. You can build up your portfolio in however you please. I would encourage you to use Google Whisk and Canva to do so. It is available for you to use. And if you haven't signed up for Google One, I know you possibly qualify for a free trial with them. So it's definitely worth investing in. All right. So let me stop sharing my screen. So yes, I hope y'all enjoyed me building my AI portfolio for book cover design using Google Whisk and Canva. And make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye. Love y'all with the love of Christ.